Man About the House, 1973 to 1976, a classic British sitcom that captured the quirky lives of three flatmates navigating love, friendship, and everyday chaos. Do you remember Robin, Chrissy, and Joe as they lived under the watchful eye of their oddball landlord and his wife? The show's hilarious blend of romance, social misunderstandings, and slapstick humor made it a hit. Now, let's explore what the stars of Man About the House have been up to since those iconic days. From their unforgettable roles to their lives today, their transformations are truly fascinating. Stay tuned as we look at their real names, ages, and how they've evolved over the years. Robin Tripp, the charming and slightly cheeky culinary student in Man About the House, was portrayed by Richard O'Sullivan. Born on May 7, 1944, in Chiswick, London, O'Sullivan was 29 years old when he first took on the role of Robin. In the series, Robin is known for his wit, easygoing nature, and frequent flirtations, often finding himself in awkward and humorous situations. Sharing a flat with two women, Chrissy and Joe, Robin must navigate a series of misunderstandings, jealous landlords, and romantic entanglements. His character brought a modern, youthful energy to the show and became a central figure in its success. Robin's adventures also led to a popular spin-off, Robin's Nest. As of 2025, O'Sullivan is 81 years old and has retired from acting, having left behind a lasting legacy in British sitcom history. Chrissy Plummer, the fun-loving and sharp-witted flatmate in Man About the House, was portrayed by Paula Wilcox. Born on December 13, 1949, in Manchester, England, Wilcox was 24 years old when she first took on the role of Chrissy. In the series, Chrissy is known for her quick humor, flirtatious charm, and often playful banter with her flatmates, especially Robin. She balances her lightheartedness with intelligence, often taking the lead in navigating the trio's social and domestic dilemmas. Her close friendship with Joe and her on-and-off romantic tension with Robin added to the show's appeal. Chrissy became one of the most iconic characters of 1970s British sitcoms. Currently, Wilcox is 75 years old and continues to enjoy a successful acting career, appearing in both comedic and dramatic roles across television, theater, and film. Mildred Roper, the long-suffering yet sharp-tongued landlady in Man About the House, was portrayed by Yootha Joyce. Born on August 20, 1927, in Wandsworth, London, Joyce was 46 years old when she first took on the role of Mildred. In the series, Mildred is known for her dry wit, social aspirations, and constant exasperation with her lazy husband, George. She often yearns for a more glamorous life, which contrasts comically with the mundane reality of her marriage and surroundings. Mildred's interactions with the tenants, especially Robin, added to the show's humor and charm. Her popularity led to the successful spin-off George and Mildred, where her character took center stage. Yootha Joyce passed away on August 24, 1980, at the age of 53, due to liver failure. She remains a beloved figure in British television history. George Roper, the lazy and clueless yet oddly endearing landlord in Man About the House, was portrayed by Brian Murphy. Born on September 25, 1932, in Ventnor, Isle of Wight, Murphy was 41 years old when he first took on the role of George. In the series, George is known for his slouchy demeanor, love of the pub, and complete lack of ambition, much to the frustration of his wife, Mildred. His comic timing and constant misunderstandings made him a standout character, often providing some of the show's funniest moments. Despite his flaws, George remains a likable presence and a vital part of the show's dynamic. His character's popularity helped launch the spin-off George and Mildred. Sadly, Murphy passed away on February 2, 2025, at the age of 92, but he remains a respected figure in British television, especially celebrated for his work in sitcoms. Larry Simmons, Robin Tripp's cheeky and flirtatious best friend in Man About the House, was portrayed by Doug Fisher. Born on February 5, 1941, in St. Albans, Hertfordshire, Fisher was 32 years old when he first took on the role of Larry. In the series, Larry is known for his smooth-talking charm, womanizing ways, and endless supply of outlandish stories. He frequently drops by Robin's flat uninvited, often getting himself, and others, into awkward and comedic situations. Though often self-serving, Larry's antics bring a lively and unpredictable energy to the show. His character adds a layer of contrast to Robin's more grounded personality. Doug Fisher passed away on July 9, 2000, at the age of 58, from a heart attack. His performance as Larry remains a memorable part of 1970s British sitcom history. Jim, the mild-mannered and occasionally bewildered neighbor in Man About the House, was portrayed by Michael Siegel. Born on November 1, 1924, in London, England, Siegel was 49 years old when he first took on the role of Jim. In the series, Jim is known for his quiet presence and dry sense of humor, often appearing in brief but memorable scenes that add to the show's everyday realism. Though not a central character, Jim serves as part of the wider community surrounding the main trio, contributing to the lived-in atmosphere of the sitcom setting. His calm demeanor often contrasts with the more chaotic energy of the primary characters. Michael Siegel passed away on November 4, 1996, at the age of 72, following a brief illness. His work in television remains a small yet fondly remembered part of British comedy. Norman, the snobbish and often smug neighbor in Man About the House, was portrayed by Norman Eshley. Born on May 30, 1945, in Bristol, England, Eshley was 29 years old when he first took on the role of Norman. In the series, Norman is known for his pompous attitude, uptight mannerisms, and frequent clashes with the more laid-back tenants and landlords. His character is particularly notable for his role alongside his on-screen wife in the successful spin-off George and Mildred, where his disdain for the Ropers provided much of the show's humor. Norman's exaggerated snobbery made him both a foil and a comedic asset to the series. Today, Eshley is 79 years old and has continued to work in theater, television, and film, earning respect for his versatile performances across a range of British productions. Jerry, the affable and slightly bumbling friend in Man About the House, was portrayed by Roy Kinnear. Born on January 8, 1934, in Wigan, Lancashire, Kinnear was 40 years old when he first took on the role of Jerry. In the series, Jerry is known for his cheerful demeanor, comedic timing, and ability to get caught up in the antics of those around him. Though a supporting character, his presence added warmth and additional humor to the show's ensemble dynamic. Kinnear's natural talent for physical comedy and expressive reactions made Jerry a memorable figure, even in his limited screen time. Roy Kinnear passed away on September 20, 1988, at the age of 54, due to complications from a riding accident. His legacy lives on through his extensive body of work in British television, film, and theatre. Dr. MacLeod, the stern yet professional medical figure in Man About the House, was portrayed by Duncan Lamont. Born on June 17, 1918, in Lisbon, Portugal, Lamont was 55 years old when he first took on the role of Dr. MacLeod. In the series, Dr. MacLeod is known for his no-nonsense demeanor and straightforward attitude, often serving as a contrast to the more comedic and chaotic characters around him. Though his appearances were brief, his character provided a sense of authority and grounded realism within the otherwise light-hearted sitcom. Lamont's commanding presence in the role was a testament to his extensive experience in both television and film. Duncan Lamont passed away on December 19, 1978, at the age of 60, from a heart attack. His career spanned both drama and comedy, and his work remains memorable in British entertainment. Joe, the sweet and often naive flatmate in Man About the House, was portrayed by Sally Thomsett. Born on April 3, 1950, in England, Thomsett was 23 years old when she first took on the role of Jo. In the series, Jo is known for her bubbly personality, innocent charm, and her close friendship with Chrissy and Robin. As the youngest member of the flat, she often finds herself caught up in humorous situations, adding warmth and lightness to the show. Jo's character is at the heart of many of the series' funniest moments, particularly as she navigates her relationships with the other characters. Now, Thomsett is 75 years old and continues to be remembered for her iconic role in Man About the House, as well as for her work in other television and film projects throughout the 1970s and beyond. Liz, the charming and somewhat quirky character in Man About the House, was portrayed by Jenny Hanley. Born on April 15, 1947, in London, England, Hanley was 26 years old when she first took on the role of Liz in 1973. In the series, Liz is known for her confident and witty demeanor, often serving as a foil to the more naive characters, particularly Jo and Chrissy. Though Liz's appearances were more sporadic, she left a lasting impression with her blend of intelligence and humor. As Robin's occasional love interest, Liz provided a romantic subplot in the series, adding depth to the show's character dynamics. Presently, Hanley is 77 years old and has continued her career in television and film, maintaining a presence in British entertainment with a variety of roles. The agent, a minor yet memorable character in Man About the House, was portrayed by Derek Seaton. Born on October 1, 1943, in London, England, Seaton was 30 years old when he first took on the role of the agent. In the series, the agent is known for his professional demeanor and straightforward attitude, adding a sense of seriousness to the otherwise comedic environment of the show. Though his role was brief, he provided a contrast to the more chaotic personalities around him. Tragically, Seaton passed away on September 2, 1979, at the age of 35. His death was caused by a heart attack. Despite his short-lived career, Derek Seaton's work in television remains a part of British entertainment history, with Man About the House being one of his most notable roles. Nigel, the somewhat pompous and self-assured character in Man About the House, was portrayed by John Colclough. Born on March 23, 1942, in London, England, Colclough was 32 years old when he first took on the role of Nigel. In the series, Nigel is known for his upper-class attitude and his often awkward interactions with the more down-to-earth characters, especially Robin. His character brings a touch of social snobbery to the show, contrasting with the more laid-back and cheeky personalities around him. Though his role was not central, Nigel's presence added depth to the series' portrayal of different social classes. As of 2025, Colclough is 83 years old and continues to be remembered for his contributions to British television, with his work in Man About the House remaining one of his most recognizable roles. Chrissy's dad, the protective and often humorous father in Man About the House, was portrayed by Glyn Edwards. Born on July 9, 1931, in Farnworth, Lancashire, Edwards was 44 years old when he first took on the role of Chrissy's dad. In the series, his character is known for being somewhat overbearing but caring, particularly when it comes to his daughter's living arrangements and relationships. His interactions with Robin and the other flatmates often provided comic relief. Edwards enjoyed a long and successful career in television and film, with Man About the House being one of his most iconic roles. Glyn Edwards passed away on May 23, 2018, at the age of 87. His death occurred at his home in Edinburgh, Scotland, although the cause was not publicly disclosed. His contributions to British television, particularly his role in Minder, remain fondly remembered. Franz Wassermann, the eccentric German student in Man About the House, was portrayed by Dennis Waterman. Born on February 24, 1948, in London, England, Waterman was 26 years old when he first appeared as Franz. In the series, Franz brings comedic tension, particularly with George Roper, who harbors a grudge against Germans. Waterman's performance added humor and charm, contributing to the show's ensemble. Although Franz was a minor character, his portrayal showcased Waterman's versatility, a trait he would later become known for in his long career in British television, especially with roles in The Sweeney and Minder. Dennis Waterman passed away on May 8, 2022, at the age of 74. His death was confirmed by his family, although the cause was not publicly disclosed. He remains a celebrated